Welcome, 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 everybody. Good afternoon. There we go. Excellent, excellent. I'm going to make an experiment that I don't know if it's going to work. Let's see. Hopefully it will work. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but having the Twitch stream to be at a lower quality. That might push my GPU encoder a little bit too far. But hopefully it will not. Let me just do a quick check on Twitch to see if it's streaming. It's actually offline. Is that so? Let me just refresh the page. Okay, we're good. Apparently it's streaming. And that's basically it. So welcome, 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 my friends, to another live stream of Oxygen Not Included. I think I only did one. So this is the second one. This is the challenge where I try to reach, I try to basically ranch all the bugs. So all the shine bug things up to radiant bugs. That's my purpose. And then, and that's basically it. Nothing more than that. Things seem to be nice and dandy, which is very good. And yeah, let's go. So I need to. Oh, they made this. No, this had already been done. I'm waiting on that. Beautiful. Okay. So basically, what happened was I grabbed. I had a couple of buddy butts that I found here. And I'm trying to play. So Buddy Bud have an actually interesting thing, which is, let me show you guys. They actually spread this floral scent, which fights slime lung. So since the same thing cannot occupy this, so since only one item can occupy one tile, you basically have this floral scent spreading and basically eating through slime lung. So you don't have both of them, right? You either have floral scent or slime lung. And if I'm not mistaken, this guy beats slime lung. That's why we're seeing that all the way through here. We have floral scent, and we're starting to have floral scent here. Now, floral scent, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just see that. Smell flowers here. Okay. If you have a duplicate that has allergies, this is a nightmare, basically. So be careful. That's why I don't like to have allergic duplicates. So if I have a duplicate that has some allergies, I just I don't accept them, basically. Okay, we have. If I go to the star map, we have Tundrani here. We're here. Smellino, and we have Tundrani here. Let's see if I can oversee it. Oh, that's interesting. So I need to step into here to try to get my shine bugs because we don't have them. I also need to step into here, and I'm kind of I'm not exactly sure if I should go now or not, but I think I will, because this is free energy, right? Okay, we have some skills to give, but number 5, you are a researcher. So this is telescope, this is geotuner. This gives +2 science, this doesn't. So I'm going to go with this for now, because we're not going to have a telescope, at least not anytime soon. I should probably step into here. Okay, let me just check this blueprint, see what happens. What do we have here? Hola, puffed up, puffed. I think I already have that. Okay. Should I start taking care of this? Okay, we need to, first of all, remove that. And also... we still have this one here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna let them empty this area first, and then try to go to somewhere else. Now, if I want to go here, this is amazing, by the way. This is very, very good. I want that. This is going to give us suits. We have swamp shard hearts and bog jellies. Let me do a bit of a math. So if I go here, we have Paco Filet, bog jelly. So we gain 300 calories if we cook the bog jelly. See that? So, no, 400 calories, sorry. So if we cook, we grab 1840 calories of bog jelly and we make them into 20 to 40 of Swampy Delights. The difference is, I don't know if they can actually eat this bog jelly. Can they eat it? Consumables. Can you? You can. Okay, but it's terrible. And I'm going to remove that. I'm also going to remove the... now, my issue is we have some swamp shard hearts. We don't have any nutrient bars. Let's remove that. I'm gonna let the swamp shard hearts be there for the simple reason that in case the Swampy Delight if we're not able to make Swampy Delights in time, they can at least enjoy that. We're not gonna eat Paco Filet. I think I have a chef. If I don't, I should. Oops. That's why we don't have food. Nice. Okay, fixed. Okay, so we should now have someone dedicated to cooking, which is rather nice, I believe. Okay, so now I also need to, I wonder if I have, so we don't have phosphorite, do we? We do. We have phosphorite. What we don't have is the ice thingy. I don't remember the name, but we're missing it. Maybe in the other planet or somewhere, because we don't have. We do. This is very cold, but probably not. Probably not a biome where we have the. I'm missing the. I am missing the name of that thing, but it's the ice plant, basically. Okay, now, what's the thing? Each one of these guys takes 6 cycles to make. We're gonna have to make a few a math here. So 6 cycles, and then each one of this will be will give me how much? It doesn't say. That's usually not how it works. But you have bog jelly. Oh, so each one bog jelly is exactly 1840 calories. Okay, I'm okay with that. So, Chelsky. Oh, I'm watching the wrong format while working. Yeah, I'm also streaming to horizontal. So, just make sure you go to the channel. You should get it. And welcome to the live stream. So each one of these is enough for 1.5 duplicates, right? But it takes yes, way better extended display. Yes, thank you for being there, by the way. So each one of this, so this is a bog jelly, and each one is for 1.5 duplicates, but it takes 6 cycles to grow. So I would need 3 per duplicate, basically, to actually be able to sustain them, I believe. Hey, hope you are doing well and your computer problem are getting sorted. Yeah, I also hope that it's getting sorted. Let's see how it goes. But it's one of those things that they need to evaluate what went wrong, if it goes into warranty or not. But I'm not exactly too worried because this laptop that I have, the older one, is actually behaving quite well. So I'm okay with that. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I need, so one duplicant needs 3, because after 6 cycles we're gonna get almost, yeah, so one duplicant needs 3, we have 4 duplicants, therefore we need 12. However, we have a Mimica here, right, so we would need 12 to sustain the 4 duplicants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However, if I do that, let's do this. And I think I have another Mimica, but here, I'm going to place it here. So we're going to have a few Mimica where they are going to basically speed up. So if you go here, it is pollinated, which means that it has a 25% growth speed bonus, so to speak. So that means that we don't actually need all 12 of them, okay? But we should start having food for these guys soon enough. Okay, I think they're gonna be able to actually do that there. Might as well just remove that. And we can remove that, and let's see how it goes. Okay, at the same time, I need to go here. I need to take this thimble reed there, because I want that thimble reed to be used for fiber. You know what? If I place this here, I will be able to open this eventually. Chalsky, yes. Ah, that is really great then. Yes. Let's see if it all goes well, which I hope that it does. Okay. Are we good here? We are. Unrefrigerated food. How are we on oxygen? Not bad. Not great, obviously, but not bad. I need to start going into here. How's the temperature here? Cold. I wonder if we're gonna get... I like the cold environment here because it might mean that we might get interesting items. You know what? I'm going to... So if I do that, it's going to force them to actually harvest this guy. I can do that. You are... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... One, two, three, 4. We can actually do that now. Because I might extend this pool all the way up to here. Because we do have some water that's on top that I would like to drop. So that might make a difference. But since I want the Mimica to grow, I need to have it here. We only have 4 duplicates. I don't like the fact that we're not producing any food. Cooked seafood. Where's the... Okay. Let's set this as a 7 nonetheless. Colony achievement. What did I get? It's not raw. Have a duplicate. Okay. They probably ate the cooked seafood that I had previously made. There we go. We do have We do have some polluted water here that I'm gonna have to drop. Because I don't have an easy way to get there. And I need to be careful. You know what? I can... If I do this... That, and that... This... I should be able to make a wall here, then go through the above area and reach it. At least that's my expectancy. No, don't know exactly if that's gonna work, but okay. I'm not enjoying this too much. Okay, you guys should be doing building and digging, like your top priority. Operating. You're okay. We're gonna have to start accepting more duplicates because we're gonna need more help. There we go, and I can actually do this. It should be safe. Should. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Amazing. Okay. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, that has happened. I was kind of expecting that. Which means that I can just simply do this. Hopefully nobody will... that's the advantage of not having bionics. Copy settings there. Once we get it. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, that is now done. I can do this. And I can set this like that. Okay, they should be able to go here now. Opa. Beautiful, that is now done. Very good. And I can grab this, copy settings, do that. Got it. Swampy Delights. Exactly what I wanted. We also have cooked seafood. Okay, so we're gonna start getting a lot of Swampy Delights, which is kind of what we want. This would be good to fall into here. However, let's do this, by the way. If I do something like that. And this. I can. That's 1, 2, 3. So they should be able to drop here, right? And just make everything. Theoretically, obviously. But let's see how it goes. Okay, let's mob this, because they're gonna get the debuff at all times, and I'd rather not. Okay. Beautiful. See that? They're doing that. Okay. And they're just making food, which is great. Okay, nice and easy. So I will be able to remove all of these ladders here and just keep them there. Yeah, see that? There you go. Okay, luckily nobody got issues. Okay, let's set this as a 7. And this is going to be a 6. Because we now have food, so my concern is to get the resources for the food first. Because once we have the resources, we can have the food, right? Okay. Go, and then we're going to remove that and let the water just spill to the left. Or something. Or to the right, sorry. Okay. I don't think one Mimica can pollinize all of them. So I guess that I really need to have more than one. Basically. That's my guess. Okay, we have more skills to give. Isabel. Okay, we're going to go into digging, because digging, in my perspective, is more important. Because anybody can build anything, but only a few can dig into certain areas. Exactly. Same thing. There you go. Okay, we're gonna have to step into here somehow. Let's check. So, good thing, good thing. If I get... you know what? I can actually remove this. Sorry. Wrong button. And with that there, I can actually remove this. And dig that out. And dig that. Or... I can actually have a wall here and remove that door. Could also be a solution. Okay, sleeping. Go. Nice. Okay, this is almost done. There they go. What are you doing? Pools of water. Okay, you do have lots of pools of water, so... I hope that that thing is just temporary, right? Okay, then we're gonna have to step into here. This is still working. I'm gonna have to make a water lock in here. Yeah, we have another buddy bot there. I'm going to surround the base with buddy bots so that the slime lung doesn't step into the base. Okay, if I now do this... Or I can actually have a door here. And then I have a door there. And then remove this and place a door. Because that's basically what I want. To have doors, not walls, right? I can actually just remove that. And then have another door here, and then remove that door, and just remove this. And all of this water will flow into here, which is acceptable for me at the moment. There we go. Nice. And then we can simply grab this, do that. Nice. Okay, well, then I'm gonna have a ladder go all the way down to here. And it should be nice. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's grab... It's been a long time since I've seen issues with vertical walls and pressure. So I'm going to assume that that's not an issue. And hopefully I will not be doing a very bad assumption. There you go. So now I can just allow the water to just drop into here, which is basically what I want. But first, let's just do that and that. Oh, nice. So basically I can now do that and just... Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to step into slime lung territory, which means that I should probably have another vase in here, a yellow one this time. I'm trying to make them colorful. But to be honest, I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be, if it will make any difference. So, not any difference. I don't have enough body bots for that, most likely. Okay, you're not putting yourself in a... Okay, it might not be a problem. Hopefully it will not be a problem. There you go. Beautiful. Done. And done. You need that. Done. Okay, let's see. Building. Oh, Karasashi. Come on, give me something. Increase science. Yeah, but my thing with this guy is the simple fact that he only has one interest, and the interest that he has, long-term speaking, it's useless because eventually they'll not build anymore. They'll just, you know, do operating, farming, digging. Not building specifically, so let's go with this. I don't want any bionics at the moment. This is not exactly a good planet to have bionics. So, you know what? Okay. Let's try to reach that place. Because I want that. So if I do this, not sure if it's gonna work the way I intend it to work. But I want that guy there. Because I want to place it here. So that we can kind of, you know, have a wall. And that's not the only one. We're gonna have lots of walls. I can also... and I will also start replacing. For instance, this is slime. Does it off gas? I don't think it does. Oh, I don't have... We're gonna have to research that. I want to research insulated tiles. Where are they? I'll find them. There you are. Now, I want to make bathrooms. So let's make that first. We're going to need the sink. Then that. I think I need... Well, I'll later realize what I'm missing. And then let's see how it goes. Okay. We're going to have to step into here, by the way. Let's do that. Okay. And let's see what we need to do to get into that spot specifically. I want to, you know what? But I need to do something. Do I have the... We need to... This is off-gassing and we need to take care of that. This is also off-gassing, right? But if it has water on top, which is the case, it's not off-gassing. Because I need to start taking care of all of the polluted stuff that we have on base. So that we can eventually replace this with nice stuff. Okay, they're gonna go there. Yeah, this might be an issue. Okay, we don't have any germs whatsoever at the moment, which is rather good. Kind of surprising, but rather good. There you are. There you go. Beautiful. So we're going to do that. Let's remove this and do that. Beautiful. And this should be kind of done. I also want to extend this ladder all the way down to here, and since we're here, might as well just remove that. There we go. Exactly like that. Oh, I'm gonna leave this here, and we're gonna make like a wall or a section here. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna have to start making bad. How much? Okay, 8 tons of sand should be sufficient for some time. Let's do... let's remove this, by the way. Take Let's grab this guy, copy settings, put it there. Okay, we don't have one yet, but we're gonna get our hands on one. I can remove that, but... Oh, you're gonna stay there. Dude, no. That's how you kill them. See that? Yeah, I think they have like a fallback situation where if they dig their own grave, basically, they kind of jump up before the tile gets deconstructed. But better safe than sorry. That's why I decided to do that. Okay. We don't have any germs yet, although that should start spreading. So this is ever more important. Let's go there. Okay, Siga, what did we get? But algae distiller, algae, whatever. Ethanol distiller, water sieve. Okay, that's before. Lavatory, sink, shower. Okay. Now I need to start thinking about where to put the... I can just put them there. So they end their shift. They get their... They go to the bathroom, which should be here around here, right? They go to the bathroom. They eat, and they go to sleep. Okay, if my base is here, that means that this area should be something like they end their shift, they go to the bathroom, they go eat, they go sleep. So it could be interesting to have like or dropping one. I don't know. But I might actually consider removing this. So once I have everything that I need to make the bathrooms, I'm going to just replace... You know, I can actually do that. Replace one by one. And let's see how it goes. Okay. You know what? If I cancel this, if I deconstruct that, I can bring this water up by putting tiles in the bottom. So if I do that, the water will go up, which is kind of what I want. Let's do that. I really need to start thinking about what am I making this of? Sedimentary. Yeah, you should have sediment. Yeah, I should probably have sedimentary rock anywhere. Go. Yeah, sedimentary rock. I didn't actually made it on purpose, but it was a good accident. There you go. Okay, that should now be available. Oh no, because I need to... you know what, I can cancel that and just do that. It should be much faster. See that? That's now available. Grab that. Please grab that and put it there. Today, please. There you go. Grab that. And it should immediately start replacing the slime lung that we have here with floral scent. Or hopefully it should. Okay, I need to start thinking about removing the polluted dirt here, but I do need something else. Okay, let's mop this. Let's set this as an 8. Mop this. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. Okay. This is like a fighting scenario here, because on one side we have... Yeah, that's going to be a big problem. Like a gigantic issue. Okay, who's going to win? I have no idea. But I'm going to have to start taking care of that. I'm going to have to start removing the slime and the polluted stuff. Otherwise, we're going to get all of our duplicants with slime lung. And that's going to be a bit of an issue. Why are you here? Can you jump? You can't. I have to remove that so that he falls. Okay, I would like to not force anybody to do that, but clearly I have to. It is what it is. There you go. Where's everybody? 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're there now. Beautiful. Done. Okay, beautiful. Let's now grab this. Do that. And then we're gonna add the floor to the rest. And it should be off. Okay. There you go. Eesh. Yeah, tough. They're gonna have to go there, but it is what it is. Okay. You know what? One, two, three. Okay, they should be able to reach this on the ladder. So they should not need to go all the way up there. Theoretically, obviously. Oh, they fixed it. Ha! Or not. Okay. There was a situation where I was... So the volcanoes that were behind the scenes here. So this is a volcano. Can you see that? But it's hidden. Okay, although you can actually see a tiny bit there. But they are hidden. They should not be visible to the user, right? You should have to dig through there in order to find out what the thing is. But they all had the signal indicating that you had no duplicant available to work on that. But now since I now have the skill to do that, which is that geographical analysis, it disappeared because now I have the duplicants that to actually work on that. Let's now do that. And I can simply do that. And we can do that. Okay. Now, in order to step into here, okay. Mesh tile, not exactly what I want. Okay. See that? They can reach the floor by going there, which is nice. There you go. That is unpleasant. But it is what it is, I guess. Okay, done. They should now be able to do that. Okay, got it. Ooh, see, we're now going to have 2 Mimikas. They should be good enough to pollinize everything here. I can now remove that. How are we here, by the way? Jesus. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be an issue. Oh. Okay, that's going to be an issue. We have another one there. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. That will be a gigantic issue. Yeah, we're going to have issues here. I'm going to have to start cleaning the base. We're going to start having slime lung every now and then, which sucks. And it's not sucking in a good way, it's sucking in a very bad way. But it is what it is. Okay, there you are. Making sure that happens. Beautiful. Okay. Let's just see if I didn't get any fish stuck. Okay. You seem fine. Good. I can't replace that, unfortunately. Okay, that is now done. This is also done. We now have 2 Mimikas. I can actually... Where's the other Mimika? I wonder if it died. I think I can cook them, by the way. That. Toasted Mimile. We can do that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with the Mimikas, those 13 should be enough to sustain our base. And we already have 11,000 delights. So I can actually... What are you? I'm gonna let this one be harvested. And then I'm gonna remove it and I'm gonna place a door there. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna add 2 doors here so that I can enclose the Mimikas there. Therefore, or I can actually just do this. Not my favorite, but I can do that. Cancel that. We have some water here. Now, I can drop the water through here to there, and it should be fine. Yeah, I think that's just exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. First, let's take care of this. There you are. Okay, one thing that I can do for now is I can have... 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Right. I can remove that, and that, and replace with ladders. So the reason why I'm doing this is so that I can have them have this as oh, I can actually hold on. New idea. So I'm going to raise this and open an area so that the water flows downward into this area. That way, I should have more water here, right? Because this one has... I'm actually going to replace this. Thinking if I should actually remove these natural tiles or not. Oh, by the way, I need to do something that I didn't do yet. But I'm gonna have to... Let's cancel this. So I want to... So do you notice that this is off-centered? This is not following this structure. So I want to move this to there. And for that... So my purpose is to have... This is going to be the wall. Right? And I'm going to have to move all of this to there. So I can remove that and that. Cancel. Well, we can remove that. We're going to remove this. Let's go one by one. Remove those 2. Put a pitcher pump here. Now this has water, but this has water which acts like a lid, preventing this from off-gassing, which means that I want to remove this pitcher pump from here, and I want to use something else, which can be, I don't know. Let's also remove that. Okay, let's wait for them to do that. And let's see how it goes. Because the fact that you have polluted water with a lid of water means that you have a sealed liquid. We don't have at the moment a good source of water, so that's gonna have to do. Okay. You know, there you go. Thank you. Beautiful. That is now done. We're gonna make that happen. Beautiful. Amazing. Done. Let's now do that. Beautiful. Why are you going there? Okay. Reasons, I guess, right? Okay, let's now... So is this hot? Is it? How come 24 degrees in water is hot, yet in the environment is not? Well, go figure that out. Let's do that. Okay. I wonder if they're going to be able to do that. I have no idea. Okay, they didn't. Well, not a problem. Let's do that. Okay. Let's now grab this, do that. I'm gonna move all the way to here. And let's see how it goes. Now, at the same time, let's see if I can step into here. Do I have... Not yet. Okay, but I can start making some bathrooms. So, let's start doing something like this. Let's remove that and that. Right? For now. And let's replace with a lavatory. And then a sink. Go. And we're going to replace kind of one by one. And we're going to have water flow. And it should work. Should. Let's see how it goes. Okay, now. How to address this. Okay, we're going to need a water sieve. Where are you? So we're going to have to clean water. Water sieve. I can actually... I can put it down here for now. And then eventually remove it if I need to. So what I need to understand is... the excess water that we're going to get... should it be clean or polluted? Now, at the moment, we have a lot of polluted water. And we lack clean water. So the clean water should be, in my perspective, the solution for this planet at the moment. So let's do refinement. So, let's do that and that. This is going to be it, right? And this is the polluted water. And this is the clean one. So, we're going to have the polluted water coming here and the clean one getting there. So, polluted goes here. Clean goes there. Right? And that's the cycle. Now, what's the problem? Once you overflow the clean water, you need to, you want to dump it out to somewhere. Currently, I'm not going to dump it. I'm simply going to store it. But I'm going to store it as a clean water thing. So if I do this, I can do something like... that... cancel that and then do... Where are you? Bridge. So basically what I'm going to do is you're going to first go up. That's how bridges work. Priority. First go up. And this is incorrect, by the way. Let's remove that. So you're going to go... First you're going to go up. The water will get out through here, go there, then it leaves through here, goes there. And if it overflows, and it will eventually, it goes into this area here. And we're going to start, we will start having some water. At the same time, I can actually do this. Shower. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can say that goes through here, there, right? It can go there. And then the clean water I can cancel. I much rather have. So the clean water goes here. There. Cancel that. And cancel that. Alright, clean water goes here. Fills, comes here, fills. Water, dirty water goes through here. And I can simply do that. And it should work. Now we're going to need power. Okay. This should work. Basically. However, I have no idea. Okay, you're about to do that. Beautiful. There you go. Let's do that. Dun. Amazing. Perfeito. You're going to go through there, and they're going to do the same thing. Don't. And we're almost there, by the way. And we can remove that. Okay. Bit by bit, we're kind of going on. Doctoring, operating, digging, supplying, researching, decorating. I'll decrease creativity. Minus 30% in decorating speed. I'm totally fine with that. Decor morale bonus plus 5. Gains attribute bonuses during meteor showers. It's more on the operating thing that I want this guy, to be honest. But hey, give me a second. Who do I have named? Isabel, Luisa, Lucas. We're missing myself. There we go. There you go. Nice. And I usually go for about 8 duplicates. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this, we only have 200. I can actually mop this. Let's use that. Remove that. Okay, they should finish that. When we should start having the base kind of behaving. Nicely done. Soon. Here we go. Okay, and once we have this, I can actually just go with a ladder up and I can remove all of this. We're now with 4,000 Swampy Delights, which is less than ideal, but okay. Do I have... Okay, we don't have the other farm tiles. Hydroponic farm tiles, I believe. What's it called? It is called hydroponic farm. Yeah, let's go there because they're gonna be useful. And also the fridge. Also very, very useful. Go. And that way we don't need to be constantly putting that thing there. I'm almost too afraid to look at the germs. Hey, yeah. How come none of them have slime lung? That's really weird. Okay. let's do that like that. Okay, we're gonna have to prime this. Okay, let's remove that. Let's remove buildings like that. And then just replace with this door. Today, please. There you go. Make sure that is open. There you go. Okay, so this should be working in working order. I just need to prime it. Okay, let's just grab a liquid pump, put it there, and okay, all I need to do is basically do this. And that should be sufficient, hopefully. Okay, that is now done, and I believe we're about to finish this. Remove that as well. We'll also remove that. We can also remove that. And I can simply have the ladders going all the way up. Also remove that. That is now done. Beautiful. Okay, so we now have our pool set up. And we just locked. Can anybody just go there and do that, please? Dude, you should make the first one. Okay, now you are able to leave. Got it. That's how you kill duplicates. Okay, they haven't finished that. Okay, overpressure. Okay, I'm gonna need not only that. Let's see, I'm going to have I need oh, it's already. I need one of the pressure plate thingy, not pressure plate. Oh, I don't have it. Okay. Where is it? Is it in gases? Excuse me. Liquid gases. That. Okay. We need to have a gas pressure valve. Here. Yeah. There we go. So we should have bathrooms soon enough. And I can now do that. This should all be done. Okay, we are in need of extra things. Extra beds. Let's do that. I like this. My favorite bed. It's new. That's why I like it. But it's actually kind of cute. Okay, that is now done. Beautiful. So, I was saying that I could take this. However, this just became very interesting. So I say 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this has a lid on top, which I like. See that? They can actually access it and just put things and remove things, which is what I want. So I'm gonna say that everything that is dirty needs to be stored here. So let's do peraí. Okay, somehow misspelled it. Rot pile, slime, and everything that off-gases basically. Right. Subliminators, oxalite, slime, algae, polluted dirt. Oxalite, what does it off-gas more? I'm forgetting one of them. It's oxalite and it's something else. Rot, slime, polluted. Okay, that should be good enough. So I can grab this and do copy there. So they should place everything there. Now this is not the solution that I want, but it's gonna have to be a solution for now. Oh, sure, I forgot. But we need to have polluted water source. Which one is better? Oh yeah, I had already decided which one's gonna be that. Okay, someone's gonna go there, make that happen. And I can do this. Right. And we can do that. Remove all of this. I think I'm going to make another pool. However, I'm going to have this separation here because, again, this one is contained. I want that. And then I can just do that. It should be fine. And they should be able to do all of that without touching the water. Although they are going to touch the water because they are bastards, but they don't need to. Okay, they're eating. Okay. I don't like that. Okay, you do have enough oxygen. Okay, so... yeah, I might have to let them organize their thing. Oopa. Completely forgot about this. Not a problem. So, now we can just deconstruct, deconstruct, and deconstruct, and deconstruct, and deconstruct. Now, they should use it before deconstructing it because they are not, they are going to start their day going to the bathroom if they need it. They might actually go into a shower. Exactly. Beautiful. I need to change schedules, but let's add duplicate. No, remove that. Add another one. And let's just set this to work. And let's just do the downtime. There, 1, 2, 3. There, bedtime, 1, 2, 3. Let's put... okay, I'm gonna wait for this, and then I'm gonna add Andrea there. By the way, Andrea is an operator, correct? Yes. Let's start with that. Improve tinkering. Beautiful. Let's grab that, put it there. 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 And also eventually there. There. Grab this. Put it there. Let's do that. It's the have all lavatories and sinks, something like that. This achievement. Let's see if I got it right. Replace all outhouses and wash basins in your colony with lavatories and sinks. Yes. Okay. Now. We now have a lot of water. Well, I'm gonna let it be. Doesn't hurt. At least not for now. It will. Oh, I can't do that. Hmm. Peraí. I'm actually going to do something which is that. That. I'm going to remove that. Okay. Hopefully they will do what I want. And it should work nonetheless. Not perfect, but it should work. Which is kind of what I want. And let's do that. Okay. Fully working-ish. Yeah, kind of. Exactly. And they should now... Okay, let's actually do that. So that they can just access things more easily. That's another volcano. Oh, that's the other thing. Let's set this to activate. Let's set this to activate. So once they get access to it, it should get active. Okay, there you go. They shouldn't have the need to go into the water anymore. Okay? In theory, at least. We can remove that. And just do that. And, I don't know. That. And I can... Okay. There we go. Okay, they're gonna have to step into here because they probably can't go there. There you go. Seems fine. Should be good enough. Not exactly my best choice, but it is what it is. Okay. Storage bin. Do that. So we're gonna fill this with storage bins, and they are all going to be so in a way that they can just remove that. Now, in the future, that's not what I'm going to do. I will make things slightly better. Hopefully a lot better. But, yeah. Choose blueprint. Researching and ranching. Farming and supplying. Decrease strength. Decrease husbandry. That's also not good. Let's go with snazzy violet suit. Okay, I can now do that. Should be fine. I need to start thinking about removing this polluted things that we're seeing, because they are off-gassing through the entire base. But for that, I also need to consider replacing the bad oxygen that we have with good oxygen. That's also going to be a problem because I don't have any water source available at the moment, which is a problem. That guy is dying. 24 degrees. Is that too hot? Goldfish. Comfortable temperature to 5. Okay. Okay. Shower, beautiful. Oh, I forgot to... Okay. I need to actually stay here to see that I need to change this. Otherwise, I'm going to forget about it. That's going to be a problem. Okay. Another research done. I'm about to change Andre into its place. We now have 2 people with slime lung. Come on, 1 more square. And then I'm gonna switch Andre. Almost. There's a line that I can see. There you go. Okay. Let's now grab this. Copy settings and do that. Okay. So let's start Operation Cleanup, shall we? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open this like that. And then we're going to simply allow the water to be dropped into here. See that? That way it should flow into here. And I'm going to do the exact same thing here. I can do that. So 2, right? They should be able to go here. Let's see how that goes. If I cancel that, then if I add some tiles in here, it should flow. And we should fill this up, or we should have this a little bit fuller. Okay. This matters very little because it's broken here. So I might as well just kind of go all the way up through here and just do that. Or let's make this better so that it falls into the right place. If I do that, and if I do that, this water should fall into here, and it's kind of the same thing. Fills it up. You know what? I can do that. Or I can stop there. That should be kind of okay-ish. Okay. Okay, beautiful. That is now done. Everything's beautiful. We have water in all of them. So now they have proper bathrooms, which is great. And they also have something there. Okay. Okay, now we need to really start thinking about water. But I don't have a water source at the moment, which is a big problem. And this is an even bigger problem. Now, the reason behind this is that we have a lot of polluted oxygen, but we are currently not in the position where we can actually... Okay. We are not in a situation where we can just simply clean it. At least not for the time being. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay, we have another blueprint. Let's pick it up. There you go. Really leak socks. Leech. Leech. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can remove that. Let's clear that. And Yeah. Oh, we have a buddy bot there. Oh, I can actually just go all the way up. And we should have access to this area here, which is amazing. Not phenomenal, but nice. Polluted water. Yeah, we have a lot of polluted water. What we don't have is a geyser yet. I don't even know if this planet has a geyser. We don't. That's a problem. So we're gonna have to go to the other planet to collect water. That's here. That means that let's see, do I have a ranching already? I can get one. And I'm gonna get it. Because ranching is gonna be like super interesting for me. That way I can confine them. You know, I can actually have them here if I want to. Or somewhere else. Doesn't really matter. Let me check one thing. Not this, that. It doesn't tell me if... that's actually something that the game doesn't do, or I don't perceive, which is... I can't distinguish one that has been pollinated from another visually through that scope. What do we have here? Insulated liquid pipe. Oh, we should not have what I want, but hey. Farm station. Park sign. Very good. Coal generator, wood burner, peak burner. Compact discharger. Okay. I don't think I have any plants. We have... Okay, we have a park here. Which is... I can actually make a park out of this. We can actually make a park here. So, but the fastest way is to make them grab the food from here, have the park buff, and then go up to eat. Not ideal, but it is what it is. I want a fire pole. Where is it? Where's the fire pole? They are... Okay. Okay, it's dropping. Okay, skills number 5. Should I go with the telescope or a +2 science? +2 science makes it even faster. Oh, I only bought the thing now. That's the achievement, to buy a row for somebody. Pay the bills, use the duplicate skill points to buy out an entire branch. Okay. There you go. Okay, I should... Let's, I should remove these guys from here. I'm going to, once I step into here, then we don't need it. Do I have the insulated? I do. Beautiful. So if I do ventilation, gas pump made out of gold amalgam here. Seen. And then if I do automation, ventilation, okay, we're going to need a filter. So this is what I want. We can cancel this for now. But once they step in here, you know, I can... So this is currently at 30 degrees. It's going to take a fair amount of time until it goes above 100. And that, and then it breaks the water lock. Where can I make a water lock? So I can do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And if I dig through here, so I can... And if I go... What do we have here? Doesn't say. Doesn't matter. If I do that... I can simply... We can simply do that. Oops, sorry. I can simply do this. And as soon as I fill this with water... Now obviously I need to remove this polluted oxygen from here. Make a vacuum. We can step into here. Now, they are going to get really upset because natural gas hurts their eyes, but it is what it is. But at the same time, I need to refrigerate this because natural gas comes out at 150 degrees. This can only go up to 125. It says, you can see because my ugly face is on top, but it says 75 degrees, but it's 125 because it has a, since it's being made out of gold amalgam, it has a 50-degree increase. Okay. We're gonna have to have some water loop in here. If I do plumbing, but I don't, the problem is that I don't have a water source. That's the big problem. But I'm going to prepare the system for that. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's actually just go here. That so that the water flows. Should be fine. Okay, this will flow down. Okay, we're gonna have to start replacing all of the off-gassing things with... Okay, you are making that. Okay, beautiful. Done. So, yeah, we also need to go here. Place that and remove this. Yeah, everything that's kind of inside the base I'm going to remove so that it doesn't off gas anymore. We're gonna have to strip this down as well, like that, and that. And then I'm going to remove this and that. We don't need anything from here. We do need it here. So, replace that. Dirt. It's not going to fall. Nice. If I remove just the top part first, they're going to replace it. And it should be fine. Wow, it actually ended up being nice. Nobody got caught or trapped. You know, I can actually cancel that. As long as I just do this. Because I can remove only the worrying parts. Like that. And we should stop having the base from off-gassing as much. Which is what I want. Okay. Nice. Okay. It is kind of gaining a bit of shape. Now, here's the problem. Since we are now preventing things from off-gassing, that means that we are going to also stop oxygen production, which means that I will have to kickstart oxygen production. So I can remove that, by the way. Okay, we do have a bit of water there, which I don't need to expose. Because what I want is this, these two guys here. There you go. Nicely done. See that? Beautiful. Okay, and that. Nice and nice. Okay, so they should now start doing a few things. They're gonna go there. We can in fact do this. I can also that. We can simply remove that. Or, better yet, leave that as it is. Okay, I need to replace that. But I can simply have, like, do that, and they should fix that for me. Or something like that. There we go. Nice. Okay, remove that. So, you're gonna go down. You're gonna go into here. You're gonna be fine. Close to your brethrens. There you go. Nice. So that's done. And we can then remove that. Okay. Now, theoretically, I can simply do this without issues. Exactly. I need to find a way into this area here, which is already done. I need to do this. Let's do that. The reason for this is then I'm going to open this so that the water here falls into this area here. And we should be fine. Do I have... No. What did I get, by the way? Peat burner. Okay, we're still not in the clear for what I want. But, not a problem. You know what? Make sure this happens. Opa. Because I want them to... I want this water to go here so that I can clean it. We also need to remove all of this. Yeah, we're gonna have to go there. It's one of those things that needs to be done. Okay. Okay. Gonna allow the water to just go a bit. There you go. I know that the timing couldn't have been worse because they're about to go to sleep. But this guy's working. Nicely done. Yeah. Right, let's cancel this. Because it's a two-person job. Two-dupe job. Decorating, farming, and operating requires light to sleep, which is a bummer, but okay. Decorating, building, and suit wearing, not exactly fantastic. Supplying and tidying. I like the supplying and tidying. Increased air consumption rate, I'm okay with that. We already have a farmer. A supplier and a tidier could be great. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna name after Chaslky. One S. Chaslky. I can't say your name, sorry. Okay, you're in. Thank you for being there, by the way. I call you Chalsky, which is the wrong pronunciation of your name. But it is what it is. Welcome to the base. And that should be fine. Okay, now I can tell them to do that. Because now we have more people. Okay. Beautiful. And they are now... Beautiful. Okay, they should now deliver things. I can then replace... We're gonna have this go all the way up. Do that. Remove that. And I can... Okay, we're gonna have to replace a few things here. So I need to... Okay, I need to remove that. That and that. Okay, I can, if I do this... I don't need to replace... I don't need to remove them or replace them. I can just, you know... Sorry, I don't need to go into deeper areas. I can just do that. Okay, they should be able to reach that area. Hopefully. And with this, we're kind of removing all of the polluted problems for the time being. Oh. Okay. Entombed. Got it. There you go. We now have 2 of them. Okay, we have enough food. Okay, I believe the food situation is kind of, you know, on par with the amount of duplicates that we have. Charles-Kai, which I can't say her name. Oh, you came with the super hard digging buff. Beautiful. Strength and carrying capacity. Let's go with that. Let's give you the improved carrying. There we go. Oh, we had another one, but I... super duper hard. Exactly. Now, we don't need much more people with the super duper... Okay. She's going to take care of that, which is kind of okay-ish. I hope that it doesn't break anything. Okay. Digging 8. Please finish that. There you go. Cancel that. Okay, we are going... Yeah, we still have our base in a really problematic status. We're gonna have constantly people with slime lung, but... I hope to... you know what? I can use this water for oxygen. I can. Okay. Something to do on my next live stream, most likely. What do we get? Natural gas, on petroleum, and... Got it. Copy of the... 2. 1. There you go. Okay. I don't like the copy of the full scheduling work or whatever the thing is called. Okay, so we now should have a lot less things off gassing, although we're still with a few occupied duplicants. That's off gassing out into the vacuum. Not a problem. We already know that we don't have... Okay, that is now done. That means that I can dig that. And the water should just fall into here without any issues. And I should be able to... Ooh, right. Great fit. Okay, let's mop this, by the way. Mop that, please. There we go. Beautiful. It spilled a little bit over, but not a problem. Okay, there you go. Let's remove that. Amazing. See that? Pretty good. We can leave this open at all times, because it doesn't matter. And... Yep. Okay. So... I can remove that, because I don't want that. That should become empty. So I'm not going to go into the new planet now. But I really need to go there because I'm sure. Let's check. Let you check out Loki. Let's cool slush geyser and hydrogen vent. Okay, cool slush geyser is not phenomenal, but I believe it's better than. It's like the cool slush geyser. It's actually one of the best that you can get because it is cold, polluted water, which is what you want. Because then you have polluted water, which is better than brine or salt water. You know what? I can simply remove that. Not exactly a fan of the of these structures here. Okay, and we can simply go all the way down to here and just chop all the way. Okay. And we should be fine. Hopefully. Okay. So, what's that? Oh, it's an egg. Okay. We're good there. We're gonna have to... Okay, eventually gonna go there. Yeah. Are you still doing the 400? You are. Wow. But they're not fed, are they? Well, they do have some cobalt ore there. That's probably the thing, right? More skills to go up. Alright. Who do we have? Louisa. Now, I already have one person with super duper hard. I should go into building. Nah, let's have two, right? Let's just have two. There you go. We're gonna have to activate this one here. Beautiful, we're about to do that. Ah, bummer. Okay. Oxygen will become thin soon. So I need to be very careful. We also have that and that. And I want to simply do that here. We'll have it there. Gonna have it there. Might as well have it. Here. Then I'm gonna copy and paste because we need buddy buds there. It's gonna take them a bit of time until they go there. Lit. Good. Oh. Move that. Okay, let's go there. Okay. We can cancel that because it's not off-gassing diagonally. And you should be fine-ish. Okay, let's copy settings. There. Then we're gonna put it there. Oh, we have another one. We actually have more buddy buds. And I can simply grab them. I can... you know what? I will uproot that and replace that with a buddy bud. Because it should be better. This, copy settings. There. Ah, caraças. Body bud. Plant. Copy. Okay. So although we have our base in a disgusting situation, our body, once we clean the oxygen, our body buds are really gonna do a nice job. Until then, it's just, you know, mayhem, but it is what it is. Let's remove that. Okay. I think we can mop this. Okay. Yeah, this is off gassing, but it is what it is. What are they doing? Oh, they're... Peraí. Why isn't anybody working on this? Peraí. Guys, let's do a quick thing. This is like your least favorite thing to do, okay? It's if you don't have anything else to do, take care of the polluted stuff. Otherwise, make sure other things happen. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. So, more skills to give. Doctoring, mechatronics. Let's go here. I want a mechatronics engineer eventually. Yeah. Right there. Why did it tick twice? We need curative tablets for the time being. 52,000, delights 21. Okay, got it. Thank you. See that? Let's grab this. Copy settings, put it there. There they are, making that. Beautiful. Got it. Okay, so achievements on this live stream. I was able to dig a lot of the base. I think I have been able to cover everything that was off-gassing. Now, we do have a lot of things off-gassing. How is that possible? Okay. Swamp Shard Heart. Okay. You do have the lights at your disposal. And you can eat them. I just don't know why you're not doing that, but okay. So, We were able to make a few pools, which is great. We expanded our thing. I think I don't have anything off-gassing. What is off-gassing is polluted water that's spread, slime that's on the floor. So that's going to take a bit of time for them to actually, you know, work around. I don't know what this is, by the way. We were able to clear the path to the teleporter, which means that on the next live stream I will be able to go there. We have showers, bathrooms, so we're good. Another okay. So, what is my intention for the next live stream? To basically do two things among many other little things, but two main things. To go to the other planet and see what we can get there. And also to actually to make at least one, maybe two oxygen production things, so that we can start cleaning the oxygen and make sure that our base is not like this. I think we can actually have... so if I get this guy... So we have one there, one there, one there, one there, there. Yeah, I think we have another seed available for this. And that's basically it. Let's actually copy settings. Yeah, we do have another seed. I don't know how many seeds we have, but we have another one. So that's it, guys. I'm going to leave the game here. To all of you that have been watching, thank you very much. Chalsky, which, again, I'm saying your name wrong. Thank you for being there. I have named the duplicate after you. So you're in the game. And that's basically it. Guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, I hope to see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.